So after the dryad disappeared into the tree trunk, you have the split bough right in front of you, literally. Now this bough that comes out of the main limb that you're standing on is not that tall. It has jagged ends where it apparently broke off at some point. And all you have to do is literally just step up some of the base, the crags on the base of the stump. It's basically a stump. And put your hands over the jagged lip. And as you look into it, you see the water. Looks fluid, looks like water. But you notice that when it's disturbed, just the fact that you get up on the edge of the bough, when it's disturbed, the ripples, instead of going out like normal water, go inward.
Right, okay.
So Master Owlin looks at you, he looks at Clara, and he says, well, the ancient mistress of the forest instructed that we should enter. You see that the diameter of this bough is pretty big. It's big enough that you could just get up on the edge and jump in. So it's pretty wide. I suppose, being the magical instructed of this enterprise, I shall go in first.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So Master Owlin quivers a little bit his feathers. He grabs his staff, goes up on the ledge with his talons, and looks at you one last time with his bright yellowish eyes, takes a deep breath, and jumps in.
Okay.
You see no splashes. No splashes. He's just swallowed up.
And
what you do see
through the water and see him.
Nope.
Okay. What I do see is what?
What you do see is the ripples going inward as he enters.
Oh my gosh.
Now, as I told you earlier, what's reflecting off this liquid-like thing, obviously you know it's not water, is not the canopy, the way water normally would reflect. It's some kind of underground area.
Okay.
Full of roots.
And he's not in it. I don't see him in it.
You don't see him in it. But you hear an echo. You know, that kind of, come on.
Oh, okay.
A very, very distant echo.
Okay.
As if he's miles away.
Good, because I was thinking that we needed to follow him before he said come on. So, we do.
Okay, so now Clarabelle looks at you. Sister, I will go first. I don't want to. Just remember my sacrifice, she says in a very sarcastic and playful tone, but with a little edge of fear.
And I say to her, don't worry about it, Cece. We're going to be right behind you. Or I'm going to be right behind you.
Of course you will, Pip. I know you will. And she climbs up, she literally kind of hovers a little bit with her wings, goes over the fluid, closes her eyes, takes an exaggerated breath, and lets her wings drop. And she falls in. Again, no splashes.
Right. Okay, and I just jump right after her.
Take a deep breath. And you just jump in without any drama. The so-called water closes over your head. No drowning. No cold. Instead, the sensation of dropping through bark.
Okay.
Your stomach crimpling as if your wings had failed and you're falling through bark, from the inside. Your boots suddenly touch soil. Not violently, not quickly, but smoothly.
Okay.
It's almost as if you woke up from a dream.
Okay.
But no canopy or sky waits above. Only a ceiling of interlocked roots and dirt, pulsing faintly with a bluish glow. The air smells of sap and deep earth. Roots draped like curtains, some thin, some thick. They're all around you. It's like a labyrinth of roots. That's what forms the passageways.
Okay.
They shift gently as you pass through them towards your companions. Welcome to Root Hollow. The first thing you see is Owlin dusting himself. He apparently had a little bit of a more violent fall, ironically. And then Clarabelle is just like shaking her head. And
Yeah,
she
and
goes,
that's what I do. I do the same thing.
"What a rush," she says. "I've never experienced such a thing. And we're underground. This is so unnatural."
Did your stomach drop like your wings had failed, Clara?
Yes, it did.
That was exciting.
Yes, I'm afraid. Thankfully, you didn't step on my breakfast because it was over there.
Oh dear.
So, looking, he has dark vision, by the way. You guys do have dark vision as phaerim. He has dark vision, but he is going to ignite. His staff has a crystal which has one light spell. It's a bluish light that comes out, and it gives a 20-foot radius of light.
Oh, nice.
So it illuminates things a little bit. Now, he doesn't want to do it too strongly because down here it seems that everything is darkness. The balance is darkness. So on the roots you'll see glowing fungi and glowing algae. There's a lot of bioluminescent mushrooms spread about.
So cool.
And it's pretty dry right now, the earth. Fairly dry. There's a little bit of moisture, but nothing like wet. Well, looking around, Master Owlin says, "From what I know of these dark realms beneath the forest, there's also stratification here. So just like the canopy and the tanglewood and the understory up above, this lower land, these underlands, are also stratified. And I believe we're in the upper tangle of the Root Hollow," he says.
Oh my goodness, this is really exciting.
Well,
Mr. Owlin.
I'm glad you feel that way, Pippin, because this is a very dangerous place, and we have to go down deeper. We have to go down. We're in the upper tangle, so that's why all the roots. You get a marching order?
Well, Master Owlin will go first, of course.
Master Owlin's going to lead the way.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go second.
You're going to go second, supporting him.
Well,
okay. He looks around and he says, "I'm going to follow my magical instinct. There's magic here. I will follow its scent," he says. "Let's go this way." He points with his clawed hand. So he's first, you're second. So you begin to walk through this maze of roots. And again, it seems like the roots in this area are a little bit scattered. So everything is it's like a maze. So you just follow Owlin until there's a small pit in the ground. And Owlin looks in And then he takes out his little book of wisdom. Oh, so difficult to look into my wisdom.
At least you have some.
Yes. He then looks up and says, and you don't know what he's looking up, but he says, we will have to fly down. This is a place that I think will lead us to the next level. We will be deeper underground into a place they call the vein-ways. The vein-ways, the roots get thick and they create tunnels. So we will follow one of those tunnels.
Okay, lead the way.
Woo! He flitters down, and then you can jump down with your wings. And as you get to the floor of this pit, just like Master Owlin just said, the vein-ways is you see the thicker trunks of roots that again that are vertical. They come from the walls of the pit and spread out here, and they form 3 tunnels in front of you. So it's all these root tunnels.
They're vertical? They go vertical? They go down?
Well, the roots keep going down, but it seems like this level is now horizontal.
You're going, okay.
Yeah, so you are going through, you're going to have to crouch a little bit, but you can go through one of these tunnels.
Okay.
So, let's see. Center, left, right. Okay, we go left.
Okay.
So you follow his instinct. Now, in this portion, you see that the roots form these wider open spaces, and it's almost like a chamber, like a cavern chamber, but instead of stalagmites or anything like that, it's all roots.
Okay, gotcha.
And the roots have almost like a breathing. They're like lungs. And there is glowing mushrooms also growing all around the roots, so it gives the room a nice bluish dim light.
Okay.
The floor is hard amber.
Oh, cool.
Hard amber. And roll me a intelligence.
Okay.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make you roll a percentile. And there's, you need to roll under 60. You could add your +1 intelligence as a 10. So in other words, it's a 50-50 chance you'll see it. But because you're adding your +1 from intelligence, we'll make it 10%.
Okay.
So that'll be 60 or under.
More.
You're right.
Yeah, okay.
To the target number.
So the ducky is the 10s.
Ducky is 10s,
Ducky's
under 60.
Always 10s. That would be... Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no. That works. A 50.
Okay, yeah, it's under 60, so you actually get it. You would have gotten it even without the bonus. So you notice on this hard amber floor that there are countless insects trapped in it.
Oh.
So this is like insect amber.
Right.
All on the floor. And there's all these little tiny creatures just trapped into it. And it forms this bizarre mosaic.
So are they trapped and still, or are they trapped?
Oh, they're mummified. They're pretty much.
Gotcha. All right. Gotcha.
Yeah, this is a hard sap that you're now walking on.
Okay.
But with the light that you have, you can see the insects at the surface, and it's like covered in this.
Okay.
And so you walk on this strange floor and continue going forward, and you now begin to see, you begin to smell a little bit of decay coming from the tunnel as you leave the chamber and move towards the tunnel.
Okay.
Roll me a... I'm going to have to give all you guys a saving throw. I want a death ray or poison saving throw. I'm going to make one for, and that's a 20-sided.
Yeah.
I'm going to give one for Owlin. Okay, he's fine. He rolled a 17.
Okay. And
saving throws, death ray or poison.
3.
Something drops on you.
Okay.
As you enter this tunnel. Something from the roots wriggles on you.
Okay.
And suddenly you feel almost like a needle, and you lose 1 hit point. There is something wriggling on you. It looks like a leech.
1 hit point. Ew.
You lose a hit point, and it's sucking your phaerim blood. Let's have Owlin press the light on with his staff.
Okay.
It seems to react to the light. So, yep, it slips off you, and there's a little bit of blood where it left. And you notice up in the ceiling, there's a ton of wriggling leeches.
Oh, no.
And Owlin says, one of those things is bad. Many of those things is terrible. And he starts run. And he starts running.
We're behind him.
And Clara's like, in the rear, like, what's going on? She doesn't know why you guys are running. She apparently didn't see the leech fall. This is a tunnel of roots with a lot of bioluminescence. There are small creatures, insects that are crawling about that are also bioluminescent.
Mm-hmm.
You have bioluminescent algae and mushrooms that carpet the floor here. And the floor is notably more moist.
Mm-hmm.
There's this floor in this tunnel is covered in like bark. So it's like that rotting bark,
right,
and
so
that sawdust.
We're in a new place now.
Yes.
Okay.
And the scent is fresher. You lose that scent of decay. Let's roll a d6. And suddenly, after a few roundabouts, you end up in the same chamber with Amber, with the amber floor.
Oh, wow, okay.
And Owlin's like, oh. He curses to himself. Now, where did we make that wrong turn? So, you don't remember going like into a fork or something. It seems that going this way all along was probably
the only way.
Yeah, and it just sends you back. It loops around.
So we need to pick a different tunnel.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that didn't get us anywhere. What? How about we pick a new one?
So Clarabelle steps in and says, "And this time, Master Owlin, please pick the right one." Well, I've never been to the underlands. I'm relying on my magical scent, and I don't know. This was the area that I feel it most. So you guys backtrack. This time, we're gonna go. Why don't you guys pick together? What do you think? You pick the left one. There is a center one and a right tunnel.
The center.
Center?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a wise choice, he says. So you're going to keep the same... Okay.
Yes, the same order.
Seems like it was the right thing, because this root tunnel, you get to an opening, and there is a bridge, like a giant root that comes... from the ceiling of this cavern, and then turns into basically a bridge.
Interesting. Okay.
And down below the bridge is this very deep pit into impenetrable darkness. So you can cross the route, and when you cross the route, you get a strange breeze.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear those whispers. Roots drank deep of poison sleep. Secrets buried, buried deep. What falls below will rise in breath. Sap runs dark and smells of death. And these are whispers. And all of a sudden, Clarabelle and Owlin suddenly look at you and look around. You hear that?
I've heard that before. Right?
Oh, I was actually a bit worried about you. Hearing things, even in the magic world, could be a bad
I
thing.
was hearing it. Okay.
Yes, I hear it too. It sounds like a fragment of the prophecy, he says.
Yes.
Although I can't be sure, but that's what it sounds like.
Yes, to me too, Alan.
And Clara says, do you notice it sounds like phaerim voices?
You're right, Clara, it does.
So, you guys continue moving forward, and now you move deeper. So you move to a place called the Deep Lattice. So you don't know how many feet or miles you are on the ground, but you have gone deeper, and you've traveled at least an hour.
Okay.
So the roots here form various chambers. There's at least 4 of them in front of you. Now these are larger open spaces, about 15 feet high.
Okay.
So there is a little bit of flying space here.
Okay.
But each of these chambers has a smaller exit that it appears you're going to have to crawl through.
Okay.
Okay?
Come on, don't fail me. 18, I think.
18?
No, 13. Plus 2 is 15. Oh, no!
You suddenly get a feeling of hunger.
Okay.
And it's physical hunger,
Okay.
as well as emotional. And then weakness.
Okay.
And then the smell of decay, in that order. And you pick the closest chamber.
Uh-huh.
And as you go in, that you feel all of this,
Mm-hmm.
you end up crawling through a small root tunnel,
Mm-hmm.
because you can't stand up here. It's just too... And as you crawl, you feel weaker.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get to the other side, that you find it opens up into another chamber, you then are overcome by sadness. And you can't go any further. You have to stop and rest.
Interesting.
So, are you going to tell this to your party members, or are you going to keep it to yourself?
So it's just me that feels this?
Apparently so.
Okay.
That's why I made you do the saving throw.
I mean, yes, I'm going to tell them everything you described, that I'm feeling this way and I just can't go any further.
Okay. Really? Sounds to me that we are going in the right direction. Look over there. And as he points into another area, the roots are less dense here.
Mm-hmm.
They're thinner. They're thinning out. But on the ground, you see what appears to be a very, very dark liquid.
Okay.
And the scent of decay is definitely coming out of there.
Okay.
And the roots are tapping into it.
Okay. And that's what's happening to me.
Well, you don't know why you're feeling these emotions, but
I'm saying, okay, I'm mitigating right now.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But that's what's happening. Okay.
Right, it's probably associated, considering what Owlin told you in the past. And you get a sense that you're just being watched. Like this is some kind of supernatural thing. Like there's... It just feels different. Like there's a presence around you. But you're not, it's very confusing at the same time because you're feeling those other emotions. So You're gonna rest. We're gonna rest a little bit.
Yeah, I
You
guess
can
I have
use your camping. I think that I will designate this a intermediate danger area. I mean, there is the dark pools there, but you can rest here for a while. Your party sits amongst the twisting roots with the dark fluid not far. A little bit of that decay smell, but it's not overwhelming. You can just sense it.
And what is the floor?
The floor is mostly dirt and some roots.
Okay.
Kind of very thin roots.
So
like,
we're just
like a mat.
We're just sitting among the roots.
Yeah, you're sitting among these mats of very thin roots.
Okay.
And you begin to take out little treats. By the way, you're going to lose... I've been keeping track of this on my own.
Okay, good.
But lose 3 rations. That's going to include the journey here and all that.
Right, rations. Okay, I had 6, so I'm...
Down to
3,
half.
So now I'm down to 3.
Yeah. So 1 ration was just lost in this little sit-down. So Owlin is chewing on his squirrel jerky.
Uh-huh.
And his big round eyes suddenly focus on something that you have hanging on your chest. Oh, Pippin. Just curious. My eyes noticed that symbol you're carrying. I don't recognize that symbol, even among my phaerim studies. What is that?
Okay, so she, when she sees that, when you say that, instinctively, she kind of moves her clothing so that it's hidden again.
Okay.
And it has a look on her face that's like startled.
Okay.
She was startled, and then her guard immediately went up. She said, "Oh, it's just it's personal, Master Howland. It's just something I have from someone I knew, and I'd rather not speak about it."
Now, question: would Pippin, would Clarabelle know about this memento?
She doesn't know.
Okay, and is this is just player information, just so I know?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Is this something that she acquired in the human lands?
Yes.
Ah, okay. I see. Well, I meant no indiscretion, Pippin. I was just curious. It's a holy symbol, is it not? I don't recognize it as being part of the Red Goddess, so...
So she, settles, hearing your words, she settles, and she just, she replies kind of nonchalantly, kind of, and she says, yeah, it's a holy symbol. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. And so all of a sudden, Clarabelle, sensing your discomfort, kind of pulls out her own symbol.
Okay.
And it's a piece of resin, and she says, "This little memento is my first military accomplishment. I actually threw the javelins perfectly, hit every target, and this is what I won," she says.
That is very wonderful, Clara. That's a great accomplishment. I'm proud of you.
Now, and that completely changes the conversation, and Clarabelle looks at you, and in the darkness, she gives you a wink. Like, she understood that you were feeling uncomfortable. And Owlin was kind of prowling a little bit. So she kind of took the conversation a different direction.
Okay.
Go ahead.
When she does that, when she gives me a little wink, Pippin just kind of a small smile, a slight smile, and a nod.
so she understood
Mm-hmm.
this is what Clarabelle was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So you guys spend a little bit of time. Is there anything else you want to use the dialogue cards for anything?
No.
Or we're good?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. So this is going to be your rest period. You had a point of damage removed. We're going to say that you can
Oh, I can get back
get
my
that
hit point?
back.
Okay.
Yep. And remember, you have your little flower filled with healing sap. It's like a little vial.
Right.
That little flower vial that you can
Yes,
squeeze into
that's
your
right.
mouth.
I wrote that down, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Okay. So it's time to continue. And you follow Master Owlin around this series of dark pools. And now you see the same material that Owlin showed you,
Mm-hmm.
or a similar material that Owlin showed you. It looks really dark in this dim blue light, almost blackish, but it's liquid.
Mm-hmm.
And as you walk near this mosaic of black pools, there are roots coming out of them, tapping into these black pools.
Mm-hmm.
You see it kind of moving a little bit as you pass by. There's like these ripples in the water.
Yeah, okay.
Almost as if it senses you. And that sensation again that there's a presence is suddenly with you again. Although you're not feeling the hunger anymore,
Mm-hmm.
or the sadness, but you are feeling that presence.
Okay.
And you continue to move until you climb down a series of roots. And climbing down these roots, they're almost like a ladder, going deeper, maybe 30 feet, 40 feet deeper.
Mm-hmm.
You get to a place and you see Owlin illuminating with his staff this large chamber. And again, this area has basically no roots. It's open. You see the tips of roots. So this is like what's called the root heart basin. And this is where the roots basically end. And they spread, they're over the ceiling, covering the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
But they kind of form a network up above you of roots.
Okay.
And that's when you detect movement.
Uh-oh.
Something scurries quickly towards you.
Oh, no.
We're going to end it there. What will the party encounter next? Things are definitely getting strange. I'm sure Pippin and the party will be fine, considering the way Julie rolls. Anyway, folks, so what is coming out of the dark? We will find out in the next episode of The Root Hollow. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.